day 6, and I wasn't able to find this one in the miniature version, so what a shame. I've had to go and buy a full-size bottle. It is Aberlour. Aberlour is based in Charlestown of Aberlour, which is based on the River Spey. They were established in 1879, and in 1975, Pernod Ricard took control of the distillery and own it to date. I've already unwrapped because that would have been a bit of a nightmare to do on camera, a bit of noise. I am going to pop open the cap though and have a quick nose of the cork. Ooh. All right, that's a sneaky little nose for me. So they produce a core range, but the core range only has 2 age statements. They have the 12-year, which I've got here, and the 14-year. The other ones that seem to be in the core range aren't age statement based, and a lot of them actually cask strength. So I think 60% plus on the ABV at that stage. This 12-year says it's double cask matured. So it's in oak casks, and I'm assuming that is, yeah, American oak casks, it does say that, and then it's sherry oak casks afterwards. And I say, I normally think the sherry oak cask is only for a small period at the end. Price-wise, a bottle of this will be 30 to 38 pounds. So I paid, I think at the bottom range of that, 30 pounds, because there's quite a lot of offers on at the moment. Christmas time and all. Right, let's get this poured out. And it's easy to get carried away because it's such a big bottle. Whereas the miniatures, it's easier to gauge. I don't know what, I won't put it over there, I'll keep it here. Easier to gauge with the smaller ones what you're doing. Okay, so what do we have? Well, I will say that it definitely is darker in colour than previous ones. Obviously, it looks a hell of a lot more darker in the bottle. Just because of the volume that's in there. I would still say that is a deeper gold colour than we've seen on previous ones. There's even, with beer wise, I would say that's got a little bit of an amber tinge to it. But I think in the bottle it looks more ruby, but this is more amber. Right, let's have a nose. Okay, so definitely getting wood notes on there, getting, I would say, some cherry notes, cherry, apple, yeah, cherry and apple maybe an apple cherry. Smelling quite sweet. It's definitely smelling quite sweet. That's probably been picked up from the sherry cask at that stage. Right, onto the taste. Wow, that has a lot of flavours going on it. There's a lot of flavours in there. So first of all, there's a sort of caramel malt flavour. That's definitely the overriding tone throughout it. It's very rich. Probably it makes me think of, you know, because we've had it this time of year, a bit of Christmas pudding, so a bit of raisins in there. It's very, very rich. It does hang around, it does linger, so it's very long lasting. I would say the end note, there's a little bit of spice as well on there. Maybe, one of the flavours don't normally like that much cinnamon. Nose-wise, amazing. Flavour-wise, I'm reserving judgment still at the moment. It's very, very complex, I would say. There's a lot of flavours that have been brought into this from that sherry cask that they've aged it in. The sherry cask has definitely added some complex notes to it. For me, I said the main takeaway is that the big thing is the malt. Then you're getting raisins, cinnamon, which is an off flavor for me. I'm not a huge cinnamon fan, but if you like cinnamon, then that's up your alley straight away. But for me, yeah, it's decent, but I wish I probably didn't have a full bottle of it at this stage, just with that cinnamon note. Hopefully, as I drink through it, I pick up some more other flavors as well, because it's very rich, and I've no doubt if I leave this bottle for a week, a month, I'm not going to be drinking that in a month more than likely, but as it goes through, because it's such a rich one with the sherry, it is actually going to change flavour as I go through it. You'll find that with a lot of whiskies anyways, that happens. But with this, because it's so rich to begin with and so complex, that it will actually change through. And as it changes, it might change more to my palate liking, less of that cinnamon flavour, more the raisins, and hopefully some of that cherry that I was getting on those comes through as well into the palate. But yeah, that is the Aberlour 12.